Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westchester University. We are very glad that you're here to join us this afternoon. Would you please rise and help us welcome the graduating class of 2020.
Good afternoon. Members of the graduate class of 2020, families, friends, and other honored guests, I am pleased to welcome you to Westchester University's graduate commencement ceremony. This event pays tributes to the great achievement that a graduate degree represents. Please remain standing as Michael Billick, class of 2021, graduating from the Wells School of Music, leads us in a pre-recorded rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. Graduates, I'm impressed by your success and pleased to have this chance to honor you. A graduate degree reflects your commitment to excellence, to challenging your thinking, advancing your career, and contributing fully to your field. As political philosopher John Stuart Mill wrote, "It's hardly possible to overstate the value in the present state of human improvement of placing human beings in contact with other persons dissimilar to themselves, and with modes of thought and action unlike those with which they are familiar. Such communication has always been one of the primary sources of progress. With your WCU graduate degree, you are prepared to contribute significantly to the fields in which you serve. You understand how to engage inclusively with diversity, tap creativity, implement ideas, change as conditions demand, and see your vision through to fruition. In short, you have multiplied your ability to be a leader and serve others near and far. We at Westchester University are grateful that you chose to pursue your graduate studies with us. Thanks to all of you for your contributions to the academic vitality of this institution. I also offer a special thank you to the families and friends, faculty, and staff who have assisted you along the way. Today, we honor your support and encouragement, as well as the achievements of the graduate class of 2020. To each of you, I extend my very best wishes for the future. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Westchester University, Dr. Christopher Ferrantino.
Welcome, honored guests, families, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and most especially members of the Westchester University graduate class of 2020. It's been a long time getting here. As we all know, doing the right thing isn't always easy. Many celebrations and special events have been postponed or canceled during the past year, from the Boston Marathon to the Westchester Christmas Parade, which usually features our incomparable Golden Rams marching band. Here at the university, we knew that the most important thing was keeping our Ram community safe. But we also knew that when the time was right, we would come together with our 2020 graduate class to recognize their achievements and celebrate their commencement. That day has finally come, and I am delighted to be able to congratulate you in person on receiving your advanced degree from Westchester University. Earning a master's or doctoral degree is never easy, but you finished your graduate studies in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. You should feel very proud of all that you have accomplished. Some of you have shared your stories about what life was like during your last months of graduate study. For some, it meant juggling remote work with your children's remote schooling. For others, it meant navigating new financial or health challenges. Some of you also were supporting your community in critical roles. A heartfelt thanks to our graduates who are healthcare professionals for the selfless and the brave and compassionate activities that you've demonstrated during such a difficult time. I also want to acknowledge and thank our graduates who are essential workers, including those in the fields of education, public works, public transit, agriculture, the energy sector, and many other essential areas. Life as we knew it changed in different ways for each of us last March, but I've yet to hear a single person tell me that life became easier as a result of the pandemic. The qualities you relied on this past year, persistence, patience, the ability to perform well under pressure, and the capacity to adapt will serve you well throughout your lives. You have shown that you can achieve great things even in difficult times. Today, the future is looking bright, including here at Westchester, as we celebrate our sesquicentennial. For 150 years, this institution has helped students like you develop critical skills and knowledge for their careers, their personal lives, and for a lifetime of benefit to others. Before closing, I would like to thank the many people who contributed to the success of this very special commencement. My appreciation to public safety, to our staff volunteers, and to everyone involved in planning this ceremony. I would also like to extend my gratitude to those who have supported these graduates along the way: spouses, parents, other family members, friends, as well as professors and staff members. Graduates, you have earned an advanced degree from one of the nation's very best regional comprehensive universities. You are well prepared for all the possibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. I wish you continued success in all of your professional and personal endeavors. Congratulations and best wishes to the Westchester University Class of 2020. Guests at today's commencement include an esteemed group of committed WCU faculty, administrators, staff, alumni, and distinguished guests, including our commencement speaker. I ask that all members of the platform party, administrators, and staff in attendance to please stand and be recognized for your service. Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize a group that has had a great deal to do with you being here today, the faculty of Westchester University. The faculty constitutes a diverse group united by their love of teaching and their dedication to the students of Westchester University. Without them, the milestones we mark today could not have been reached. Will the faculty of the university present today please stand and be recognized? This time, I'm pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Montana Leaks.
Let's see if I can get this mask off without tearing my earrings. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? You all look wonderful out there. Congratulations. I'm so happy to see you. I am Montana Leaks, and I am so glad to be here with you all today. I have to be honest, though. I was not confident that we would be here together celebrating our accomplishments, but I am so happy that I was wrong. And I want to thank President Fiorentino, the graduate school, and everyone involved in the success of this day for ensuring that we take a moment to acknowledge the hard work and dedication it took to complete our graduate and professional degrees. I also want to thank our families, friends, professors, classmates, and communities for supporting us while we obtained another degree. And to the moms, thank you for celebrating us on the weekend that we're technically supposed to be celebrating you. Hopefully our diplomas will suffice as one of your many Mother's Day gifts. But to keep with this trend of being honest, don't tell anyone. I genuinely had no idea of what I wanted to say to you all today. Had this ceremony taken place a year ago and the global pandemic had not happened, I probably would have talked about what separates us, Westchester graduates, from the rest, and why we are the best, and we are. But after the year we have just had, I have no choice but to focus on what connects us all. In 2020, I often said, wow, I did not expect to graduate and be joining the workforce in the midst of a global pandemic with 30 million newly unemployed and very well-qualified candidates. It was overwhelming, and at times I know we were all feeling a little bit unprepared. However, I don't say that much anymore, partly due to the economy and job market being back on the rise, but mostly due to the understanding that we are a part of a global community that successfully graduated and found their way in an upside-down world. We're in an entirely different category. It's windy out here. You don't need me to tell you that the class of 2020 is composed of some of the world's best. You already know that. I mean, think about it. We learned to accept unwanted change, like our classes going online and losing those impactful in-person discussions, our assistantships being cut short, and the loss of our valuable skill training. We also learned to adjust by figuring out how to do our school and professional work in the same place we do our relaxing, figuring out how to defend our theses online in a much different format than normal, and figuring out how to start a new job from home. But most of all, we learned to reimagine. We reimagined the workplace and what productivity truly means. We reimagined our true value system and realized that our job titles do not determine our capacity to have a positive impact on the world around us. And this gave way for us to reimagine and focus on what true justice looks like. And don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of work to do, but for the first time in my life, I am surrounded by people that I know can get the job done. Oof, it's just a lot of wind here, friends. But overall, this past year uncovered that we have the main ingredients for continued progress. However, what I discovered as I sat down to write this speech is that Westchester has been preparing us and sharpening these skills without us knowing. Whether you went here for undergrad or you joined us for your graduate degree, we have always been taught to accept change, adjust to make things work, and that we always have the permission to reimagine a new world for ourselves. So to everyone here and to the entire class of 2020, congratulations, we made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Montana. So emerita designation is given to retired faculty in recognition for their outstanding service to the university, as well as significant contributions to their professional fields. With this designation, Westchester University acknowledges their years of dedicated service and commitment to the campus community. I'm now pleased to honor our newly designated emerita faculty member, Dr. Monica Lepore. As a faculty member in the Department of Kinesiology, Dr. Lepore was committed to empowering people with disabilities to have full opportunities in every aspect of life. And there's no better example of this than her work initiating the Real Achievement Matters, or RAM program, that facilitates a college experience at Westchester University for young adults with intellectual disability. Dr. Monica Lepore, please come forward to receive your award. Congratulations. And thank you for your years of dedicated service to Westchester University.
I'm pleased to announce that today's ceremony is being photographed by professional photographers who will take pictures of the graduates as they receive their diploma covers. These photographs will be made available to graduates, families, and friends We ask that you refrain from taking personal pictures except from your seats.
It is my pleasure to invite all doctoral degree candidates to please rise. President Ferrantino, I'm pleased to certify that these members of the class of 2020 have fulfilled all the requirements for the doctoral degree in Education Policy, Planning, and Administration and are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the doctoral degrees to which you are entitled. Congratulations.
I now call the candidates for doctoral degree in Education Policy, Planning, and Administration to stand and come forward. Marshals, please escort the recipients of this degree forward so we may honor their accomplishments. And I also invite Dr. Deisha Williams, Dean of the College of Education and Social Work, to come forward to assist in the awarding of these doctoral degrees.
Dr. Maria Lepore Stevens. Dr. Lisa DeMio. Dr. Jeffrey K. Mapes. Dr. Lisa M. Montgomery. Dr. Jane M. Ferris. Dr. Jennifer Smerecki. Dr. Marcy T. Hull.
Will all master's degree candidates please rise? President Fiorentino, I'm pleased to certify that the members of the class of 2020 have fulfilled all the requirements of the master's degrees which this university awards in their particular fields of study and are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the master's degrees to which you are entitled. Congratulations.
So you may be seated. I now call the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Arts and Humanities to stand and come forward. Marshals, please escort the recipients of these degrees forward so we may honor their accomplishments.
We're doing the best we can. Jill D. Galley. Yaniv Castro. Corinne Sal. Emily E. Belwar. Douglas Walters.
I now call on the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Education and Social Work to stand and come forward. Marshals, please escort the recipients. Marshals, please escort the recipients of this degree forward so we may honor their accomplishments. And I also invite Dr. Deisha Williams, Dean of the College of Education and Social Work, to once again come forward to assist in the awarding of these master's degrees.
Tashawn Bungie. Wanda Johnson. Raquel Richardson. Rhonda L. Williams Dixon. Mary Holliday. Kelly R. Quinn. Megan A. O'Shea. Carly Marie Weber. Selena Teo Vidrio. Mariama Jahane Morangi. Jasmine Ashley Taylor. Julia Menil. Tatiana McCoy. Ureli Lara. Lexis Duckett. Caroline A. Mathis. Rosie Escamataya Linares. Amy Elizabeth Wilt. Sarah Rose Lilly. Emily Vogt. Kayla Crazley. Alexandra Kozak Solt. Amanda Di Pasqua. Matthew Dummeldinger. Christopher J. Michaluk. LaSherie R. Snyder. Andrew Stephen Garda. Benjamin C. Schock. Scott A. Yannick. Representing Mathiha Majid, Shireen Majid.
I now call on the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Science and Mathematics to stand and come forward. Marshals, please escort the recipients of this degree forward so we may honor their accomplishments. I also invite Dr. Radha Piatti, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics, to come forward to assist in the awarding of these master's degrees.
Caitlin Marie Schultz. Eric Terkberti. Joseph Kakyoma. Shola Oyeniran. Tran T. Nguyen. Kasi Bhaskar Laxmanan. Deepanita Ghosh. Ziad Nibamuddin. Sarah Beeston. Lubo Patukina. Rebecca Gray Engelmeyer. Brittany Nicole Geddes.
I now call on the candidate for master's degree from the Wells School of Music to stand and come forward. Marshals, please escort the recipient of this degree forward so we may honor her accomplishment. I also invite Dr. Christopher Hanning, Dean of the Wells School of Music, to come forward to assist in the awarding of this master's degree.
Adriana Corey.
Congratulations to all. It's now my pleasure to introduce the president of the WCU Alumni Association, Mr. Bill Scottoline, graduate of the class of 1974, who will present greetings from the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Fiorentino. Welcome, legacy families, alumni, friends, and family. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and welcome to the Westchester University Alumni Association. You joined the ranks of over 117,000 alumni that live in 60 countries. Your academic year ended in the midst of a worldwide pandemic, preventing you from participating in and celebrating your momentous achievement at commencement. But guess what? You made it. Years from now, you'll look back at this and say, if I can make it through that, I can accomplish anything. The reason? You are a golden ram. You are resilient and motivated. So when life presents you with a challenge, you respond, I can do this because I now have a graduate degree from Westchester University. When you're faced with a career challenge, remember, you will get through it. Why? Because you are a golden ram, resilient and motivated. We are very proud of your accomplishments. I encourage you all to join RAM Nation, our social platform for networking with current students and alumni, as well as providing you opportunities for mentoring. I also invite you to save the date of October 1st through the 3rd to celebrate homecoming as an alumnus. The university and the Alumni Association has many opportunities for you to continue to be involved in your alma mater. So this is not goodbye, but see you soon. Congratulations, class of 2020, and Rams up.
Thank you, Bill. Thus ends our winter graduate commencement. As president of Westchester University, I wish to extend to all the graduates and their families heartiest congratulations. Your achievement represents a remarkable milestone, and we are all most proud of you. Please rise as Elisa Stoltzfus, class of 2021, graduating from the Wells School of Music, leads us in a pre-recorded rendition of the first verse of our alma mater. You'll find the words printed in your program. At the conclusion of the alma mater, please remain standing until the recessional has concluded.